Hello, everybody. Stop, you D-Rock. Stop playing another song. I won't hear any of it. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing okay. I have, had a long day, a very pleasant day. Thank you very much for the, resub there, Destroyer. It reminds me, I will talk to you about the things in a sec. Just give me a second to get stuff sorted. Yeah, had a couple of days of like going out with friends and stuff, and it's been very pleasant. But it's also led to being out and about a lot, more than I usually am, and it's a bit tiring. So gonna have a nice chill stream today. And yeah, so I'm going to be playing some Binding of Isaac because it's something I can play. Now I've got something I kind of want to do. I've kind of wanted to do with the game. Not important at all, but like I'm just like, yeah, that'll be fun. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, as you can all see, I'm really glad how they all look together. We rejigged the subscriber buttons, or the subscriber badges, recently. I think it was earlier this week I did it and made a bunch of them, and you can see all the little squishes with all the different colours for people being subscribed for long. And I didn't know if anyone would already have the 4-year badge, but now I'm seeing that some people already do. I guess I'm gonna have to add one for 5 years as well, because people are coming up on that. I was thinking of a rainbow one for 5 years. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll work on that. I'll work on that later. But yeah, I'm glad because I kind of added a bit more variation in them. Like, so I think there's like 7 different ones in different colours. I think there's like, yeah, there's three normal ones, then like the bronze, gold, bronze, silver, and gold ones, and then a diamond one. And so yeah, I'll add a rainbow one. There's also two new thingies, 2 new emotes, which are available to subscribers, which I made the other day, which are just us, which I thought were fun. And also, yeah, if you are a tier 2 or tier 3 subscriber as well, your Squishmallow gets a little bow tie, which I think it's blue for tier 2 and red for tier 3. Yes, you have a very dapper Squish there, Brian B. But yeah, and also feel free to yell, like if you've got, for other ideas. I've got a few other ideas for emotes because we've got a bunch of spaces for them. I love their little smile, by the way. I'm glad. But yeah, so I'm gonna. Oh, hands, you'll be on 5 years. Oof. Okay, yeah, we'll. I'll make sure to add one. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna try and add some more things because I finally had kind of the drive to do it. Anyway, I should play video games. Let's play video games. How do you play video games? Helps if you have Steam open, doesn't it? Jesus Christ! Like we only got in like. Oh, actually, I guess it is 45 minutes ago now. But like, oh, it was. Like, whilst I'm getting this loaded up, I'm just going to force you all to hear me low-key complaining about the transport in our area. But it seems like there's tons of roadworks, and it's basically meant that all of the buses are fucked. And it's led to there being basically missed buses everywhere. So we went we had to catch 4 different buses today, and every single one of them was missing a bus, like at least one. So we were always like waiting an extra 10 to 20 minutes on for every single bus that we went to. It was a right pain in the arse. But yeah. And yes, Prime Beat, trams would improve it. Unfortunately, the trams are only within Nottingham, and we weren't travelling within Nottingham. We were travelling into Nottingham, so we couldn't do that. Oh, I do need to add a... I was going to add a little animated angry snipe, because we've got animated emote slots as well. So I thought that would be really fun. But yeah, but anyway, yeah. Let's get into the thing. Oh, thank you, Buff Grinch, for gifting a sub. Oh, bless you, Lynn. Also, hello, Lynn. Not seen you in a while. Anyway. Let's actually do the thing. I assume I've got the sound off. I would have checked this, but yeah, I've not been back for very long, and yeah. But no, tram's great. Domesticated trains. It's fine. It's cool. Yep. I have the sound turned off because I normally play this whilst listening to podcasts. Bless you. Hello, donation. What's happening with the donations? Like, I'm too tired to fix them if there's something wrong that like is more complicated than press a button. But like, is it like Streamlabs themselves being down? Opposed to those wild and untamed trains. You've got to be careful with those. I see it in my hands. Oh, yeah. Yeah, might be because I am a train. That probably is the reason. But don't worry. Okay, so let's go into what I'm actually going to do today. I'm gonna do a new run, and what I've been wanting to do is I have been slowly chipping through, doing hard mode with Lilith. I went through and did the light path the other day and did the boss rush and Mega Satan on that run. So I want to go and do the dark run, and then we'll see what else. And then maybe if I manage to pull that off, then I'll go and try and do one of the other runs if I can remember how to do them, because it's actually been a while since I've been playing it, apart from when I did the Lilith run yesterday or whenever it was. I don't even think this unlocks anything. I just kind of got it in my head that this is something I want to do. Yeah, that's as complicated as it's going to be. It's just going to be a nice little chill one today. But just give me one sec while I have a big old sippy. Lilith looks like she's had better days. Oh yeah, so I assume most people here know what's going on with the Binding of Isaac, but for the benefit of anyone that doesn't. So, in the game, as standard, you got all these different characters, and Lilith, the original version of Lilith, who was originally added in a DLC. Lilith being, of course, the mother of demons in, I believe it's the early Jewish version, or like the Jewish version of the like that. What would it be? Like the Genesis sort of period. I'm not sure what it's actually called in the it's Torah, right? I'm not very good with religions. Torah, yeah. But yeah, Lilith was, was Adam's first wife and became the mother of demons. Anyway, so she has, rather than firing her from herself, she has a little demon companion who fires in her stead, and all of her powers and special abilities are sort of geared around having a companion. So, and then when they did the last update... I'm new to the Saturday stream. Can we see you? No, you can't. On account of the fact that it would break Twitch TOS because it's fucking hot in here. But yeah, when they did, I think it was the most recent expansion, they added a thing where there were tainted versions of all the characters. And these are versions of the characters that all have a spin on them, usually making them harder to play. So this version of Lilith doesn't have a standard companion around her. She fires a well, you'll see. But she has a different kind of companion. But yeah, so I'm going to go through and try and do the things. So yeah, the way Lilith works is that, yeah, she fires a demon out, which means you kind of punch people with the demon, but the demon then fires as well. It's a thing. And if this is a bit much for you, then I am not going to blame anyone for ducking out, because the Binding of Isaac can be a lot. I'm just very used to it. Splash. Splash. Okay. And now we're going to see the fun part of the Binding of Isaac, which is, oh, you rolled, and then you got a really shit first item you didn't want, so you roll a few times until you get something you want. Okay. Like if I was just playing on like the normal mode, I wouldn't bother re-rolling. But since it is on hard mode, which I think the only real difference is that items are a bit harder to come by. But that can be enough to make a run a nightmare, so, you know. Like, Tainted Lilith is a pretty easy character to play in the early game, so I shouldn't have too much of a problem. Slappy, slappy. Yeah. Oh good, I just went the wrong way. Okay. See, I like how you all went when I said that I couldn't turn on the camera because it would break TOS. You all assumed that I was shirtless, and none of you assumed that I like had my dick out. And thank you for that. It shows you have a degree of faith in me, which I appreciate. Fuck it, whatever. Toot on touch, which means that if people damage me, I will do a toot and poison them. And of course I have my dick out, but you know, that's by the by. Like, I appreciate you had that faith in me. I don't want to sit on a computer chair like that. That feels uncomfortable. I do sometimes wonder what it's like to observe The Binding of Isaac as a game if you are not familiar with it, and so like, oh, in this boss fight I'm just fighting a giant poo. Okay, some health, that's fine. I'll need it at some point. It's not the most exciting upgrade, but you know, whatever. Mod Hail, that is the most sensible thing to do, honestly. You are right there. Okay. Oh, good. The flies. Oof. I hate them when they just fire out. You fire out everything like that, and you're just like, okay, where do I go? I forget what that does. Oh, this like if I remember rightly, that item, if you're in a room, it like makes everything a smaller version. Yeah, it like splits them down into smaller versions of that enemy. So it's useful for like rooms full of really annoying enemies. You can kind of duplicate them, but make them a bit easier to deal with. Okay, right, whatever. It's not something I'd normally particularly want, but whatever. Snappy. Want in, but there is... I've not had any bombs. Yeah, sure, fuck it, whatever. Book of Belial is very useful. Feeling something Isaac-ish but less stressful, you could try West of Dead. You play as a flaming skeleton voiced by Ron Perlman. That sounds great, although it should be noted that I have played like 800 hours of this game. There is nothing stressful about Isaac for me anymore. This is what I play to relax. Although I am the sort of person that used to play Dark Souls to chill out as well, so... Which is weird, because I'm not like a big hard games person, but just every now and again I get really into a game that's considered quite difficult. Like I remember when I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get real Platinum God, and I fucking did it, and I don't know how, but I did it. Granted, it was after they added the shield, Holy Mantle to the Lost, which makes them made them a lot easier to play. I am aware that those words I'm saying right now mean nothing unless you have played Isaac. I'm sorry. That's an activatable one, isn't it? Yeah, no, I don't want that. Ugh. I'm not really getting any drops that I want this run. Oop. Aye. Yeah, that might have some better stuff in it. Okay, let's roll the dice. It's fine. We'll go in the shop, but I don't want to use up my last key because I may need that on the next floor, because I've got a feeling that this might be one of those runs where, because I've used up more keys than I would normally there, it's going to fuck me for it. Alright then, okay, right, call me a liar. Fine, okay. Fun, but not really necessary if I'm using the Book of Belial. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Wait, there was a soul heart. I meant to pick that up. I just forgot about it. I kept seeing it on the map and being like, so yeah, thanks for reminding me about that. Yeah. Ooh. Nope. Slap, 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 slap. I like how what I'm effectively doing here is just using my baby as a fucking, like, flail. And just twatting people with it, which is normal and good. Mega Maw. Ugh. The spider landed on my goddamn head, and I did not approve of that. Are you going to be doing the Horus Heresy Whip? No, can't afford it. And also got enough, more than enough to paint and be dealing with as is. It looks really, it looks cool. I really like a lot of the new models. Not least because it means there's some models that you no longer have to. Oh God, it's all activatables. It's not like fucking passive things. Very annoying. Not. Oh, Jesus Christ. I am not getting the items I want. And they don't understand. I want them, therefore it's important. But yeah, no. I actually went into, oh, fucking hell. Went into G-Dubs today and like finally saw in person like the Horus Heresy models. I've just not seen them in person yet. And yeah, it looked great. Saw like the Spartan, and I was like, oh yeah, that looks nice. And the new Contemptor, which looks so much nicer than the old plastic Contemptor. I'm drowsy, good. Hey, Shanus. All is fine. I hope you are well, my friend. Yeah, okay. Let's take these pills. Okay, that one hurt me. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, unless I get, like, some... Unless I get some decent items, I've got a bad feeling about this run. And so look, I haven't done Warhammer before it came out 10 years, so excited to do whatever, to do however the Salt Squad's going. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I am enjoying like living vicariously through people, doing the Horus Heresy stuff. Although, admittedly, I will not lie, my first thought about the new Beakies is I'm like, you know what, they'd look really good in some Rogue Trader era colour schemes. Like, I want to paint them as like Rogue Trader style space sharks. Like, that sounds like a good idea to me, but then I am me, so, you know, I would say that. Give me something. Oh, good. All of the keys. Ooh. Oh, yeah, don't worry, Hypnodisc. I played the game. I know. I know what things do. Don't worry. I am making decisions based on my own playstyle and. The things I like to do. What the hell? This is... I got a guppy tail. See, I say like I know what to do, but I always forget what Guppy's tail actually does. Slappy. Okay, let's have a look. Nothing I want enough. Oh yeah, it's the dread chest drops. Okay, yeah. There we go. Oh, hello. Okay. See, this is my problem with video games in general, is that once so many things appear on screen, I stop being able to process them. And that, like, exceeded the amount that I can process at the same time. Good. There we go. Everything's falling apart. No, I don't want to fuck around with that while I've got so little hearts going anyway. Woo. There we go. That's better. Do fires drop stuff when you put them out? They can do. Most things in the game have a chance to do something when you destroy them. Like regular rocks generally don't, although there is things. But there's like tainted rocks that do. Yeah. Didn't like that. That. There we go. Please give me. Fine. Okay. Slappy. Let's actually use this. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, that's more keys than I basically ever need, but hey ho. Wait. Huh. I think the last time the last time I was playing the game, I don't think the thing had like whatever. I know they did a bunch of changes in between the last time I was playing the game a lot. Let's actually use my shots, because that's affected by my power up. Rather than just move out of the way, you idiot. Ah, range. Of course, the thing I have been most struggling with. Okay. Well, that was efficient. Oh god. See, this is one of those annoying rooms because, like, so the floor is like a shade of grey, the enemies are all a shade of grey, their projectiles are all a shade of grey, and then these pits are a shade of grey, and I'm like, that is too many shades of grey. Much more and you'll have a hit novel series. That's not very good. Be gone. Flies, please, no. Hard. Have I had a single item? No, I've not had a single item that actually ups my, like, damage. There you go. Obviously, I've got the thing to do, like, a temporary... A temporary buff, but not a permanent one. Oh, good. Yep, good work. That's what happens when you look over at chat for a second whilst you're walking from room to room. You would think that by now I would have learned not to do that, but I never ever learned not to do that. What are you? 48 power. And you? Range up HP down. Cool. Cool. That was cool. You know when you've come too far into a run to quit now, but you're like, yeah, no, this one is definitely not going to go well. Okay, let's go back for that heart. Oh, it's this room. I don't have any fucking... okay, right. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. That'll do. Yeah. I don't like completely black projectiles. Like, I can't fucking see them. Slappy. I don't think I've ever encountered this variant of the boss before. It must have been added in that big update some a way back where I've not really played the game much since then, so he's just not come up. Range down, cool. Shot speed up, okay. This room must smell awful. Yes, yes. I think it's a safe thing to say that everything in The Binding of Isaac probably smells awful. Bugger. Friend spiders. I may be back. Just like, you know, something to up my damage would be nice. Okay. Okay. Come on. Come on. Where are you? Where's the other one? Here's the other thing that spawns them. Where are you? There you are, you little dick. Okay, there's... bunch of hearts in there that I didn't. Okay. Okay, and they're on the corner. Okay, yeah. Now I remember. I forgot that was the same floor as this. Okay. Let's just try that last room and see if there's anything in there that's worthwhile. I mean, it's probably just going to hurt me and just negate the point, but... What the hell? A fortune. You're just not going to give me anything? A vibrant bowl. Hey-ho. Okay. You know what, I just want to get rid of all these rocks, so I'm not constantly getting hung up on them. God damn it, god damn it, god damn it. Yeah, no. Fucked it. Okay, technically I did kill them. Yeah, no, that's about how I expected that to go. I just wasn't getting anything to kind of buff my damage there, like in that run, so yeah, not surprised at all. And now I'm just going to walk into spiders. That's just what I'm doing today. Big stonies. Okay, please give me something. Okay. Give me something I want. I'm just gonna keep doing this until you give me something I want. No, not that. Not that, no. I'm okay. I'm okay with that. So give me friends. I like it when I get friends. One does not simply walk into Spoda. Yes, you do. I do. All the time. Ooh. Locust of Death. I like them. Oh, so I'm suspecting that if Snipe plays the remake of the Klonoa games, that they will die from terrible cuteness. I don't think either of us have ever played the Klonoa games, so... Is there more than one? I only know of them by reputation. So... What I want to know is when they're going to be a Jump and Flash remake. I don't know if there has been. I'm just pulling the game out of thin air. Yeah, I would say my explosion. They must tease me. They tease me by putting an upgrade there. Now he just ran into all my spiders, didn't he? Yeah. Yeah. Meat cube. Meat cube. Meat cube. I got a meat cube, everybody. Gonna make everyone's favorite. Siphon filter. Yeah, but when we're gonna get a Parasite Eve remake? That's the question. Quick question about your mailbag bids. When is the next one? And have you seen the package I sent, or is it still in the pile of unopened mail stage? Did you put your alias in there or some other name? Because the next one, I'm not 100% sure when it's going to come out. We have filmed it like a couple of weeks ago now. But just we jam them in the schedule whenever we can. But we don't want to like put too many of them up at once. Just trying to find an equilibrium has been difficult. But yeah, we haven't opened anything with Weird Soup in it yet. We do have like 4 packages to open in the pile currently. We just haven't recorded the thing with it yet. I really like Locust and Death. I like those. Key. Dude. We should stop being a cow and make it easier to play Legacy of Kain games. See, I remember playing Blood Omen Legacy of Kain, but I didn't really understand it because I was an idiot child. And then all of the sequels passed me by. So everyone talks about them with these hushed tones, and I'm just like, oh, I mean, I played like a couple of them a bit. I'm sure they're good, but I just didn't really play them, so I'm not in any position to say anything about them. Rage. Okay, Rage is good. I'm okay with Rage. I can deal with Rage. I signed it with Soup. Then Brown. We have 2 brown padded envelopes. So I assume it's one of those. So we just haven't opened those yet.
Oh yes.
During the Snipe Wib play of Blood Omen, they said the word suck 36 times in 10 minutes. We're very good at what we do. So I'm fine. And thank you for the bits, Cyber. What I want to know is when are they going to, you know, do a remake of the finest example of PS1 gameplay and remake Future Cop LAPD. You had a hovercraft that was also a mech. How can you not like that? I sat there and counted. I will not give you your time back. That is on you. That is on you. But thank you for the other bits. I think it was 3 weeks to a month from when I sent my package to when it appeared. But yes, Shane has sent a definite package. Yeah, no, we tend to record them pretty quickly. Like from when we get them, mostly because our curiosity is just what it is. But it just takes us a while. Yeah, it's like I said, just trying to get it so we're not, so the channel just doesn't become like, you know, 4 mailbag videos in a row. Like we try and space them out a little bit. And of course, because it's not a nothing task to edit them together either, so I have to find the time to do that in between making Codex compliant and other videos. Yes, I would also like to see a modern Dino Crisis. Not because I have any fondness for the game per se, but just because it's such a fun and silly idea. Like, yeah, just a remake of the original game, like in the style of the Resi 2 and 3 remakes, would be amazing. I want the thing. It was not really worth it. Well, it was, I suppose. What are you? Nah, okay, fine, whatever. Ooh. Come on. Say I haven't had the, yeah, I'll do. Okay, not like the most amazing run so far or anything in relation to the items that I've got, but a definite improvement, I feel, from the last one. Ooh. There. I want this, and I want this. Prepare. Slap it. There we go. All is well. All is well. Yeah, the little like it's a Pokemon Go thing that I got means that occasionally friendly enemies will appear. spawning things. I don't like it when you do that. Get out of it. Ooh. I hate it when they do that. So I come at you from 2 angles and it just annihilates my ability to process. Whoop. Okay. Oh no, it is just the butts of the enemies. Good lord. Did you all hear that? That was the next door neighbour sneezing. Whilst forcing it because he's insufferable. Balls of steel. Good. Good. Simple as. Okay. Excellent. Slappy. Fine. I'll do. A little bit of extra shot I'm never going to complain about, especially when it goes out in all directions. How Ed McMillan and the other person, I forget the name of. Ooh. There we go. Health up. Okay, cool. I know. I just like my locust too much. Manner. Yeah, no other ways. Okay. Cool, yeah. The monstros. Good. Orf. Ah, yeah, sure, why not? Might be useful. That was good room for money. And spiders, apparently. Oh, welcome back, Hans. Okay. Interesting room.
Explosive diarrhea.
I panicked. Now it's going to be a pain in the ass to get back in that room without exploding myself slightly. Oh well, let's there we go. Let's use that to... Oh, is it Guppy's? It's the soul converter. Oh, okay, yeah. I forget what the different bits of Guppy do. There might be options. No, no. Okay. Orf. Slap it.
Let the purifying flame cleanse this area.
Thank you, Lynn. I promise you all that makes sense in context. Stabby. Stinky penny. That upped my damage enough, that's kind of worth it. Okay. Speed up. Oh, yeah, okay. Now I'm remembering why I think, yeah, okay. Okay, okay. If I sound like I'm half saying things, it's because I am. Yeah. There is just a lot of things flying around me and floating around me at the moment, and it is becoming a little much. I will not lie. Like, between the fact that my head is now... So, just to kind of process what's happening here, like, my body... Like, my actual body is, like, in one place, but my head is rotating around it, and I believe the head is what actually takes damage. And I've also got the meat cube rotating around me, and the companions following me. But then when I fire, my actual firing location is on the end of this thing. So I'm, like, having to pay attention to, like, 3 different things. I mean, you know, cool, but also like, I do not care for boom. I did cut my head off. I did cut my head off. It's true. I don't like the bullet hell. You see, the thing is, I'm actually not too... I keep fucking forgetting that when I'm getting multiple things, that's because it's the there's options thing. I need to pick up the first thing because the other one will disappear. Because in my head, I'm just, ooh, items, and I just become like a fucking magpie. I just don't think. Oh, that's a horrible place to start. So here, I want that. Okay, I actually kind of like that for later. Oh, good. The forever explosion. Slap. See, everything's fine. Oh. Oh. Tears and shot speed up. That'll do me. Okay, so pills. Heart. Big explosion. Okay.
Experimental pill party.
Okay. I don't know if you heard that, but it was an experimental lemon party. Which is good? Maybe? Stab. Doing that thing where I get stabbed and lose hearts at the start of the round means I get more damage. So, you know, it's useful. Slap, 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 slap. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ow. Useful. Oop. Okay, now let's keep store credit so I can use that, and then I'll come back for that. Ah, it's right here. Okay. That means I might actually not completely forget to do it as well. Fucking A. Oh, fuck. Totally didn't notice that was there because I was paying attention to the other 3 things that my body is. Ah, you know, fuck it, let's just do it. See, how much simpler was that? Like, just having a little bit of, like, fucking better damage. Anyone remember Rex the Runt? No. No, I do not. Actually, can I... Can I use the fact I'm rotating around to ever get close enough to... Nah. Yeah, this might be an issue because I'm getting the thingy taken off me at the start. Oh god, okay. Okay, this is just what I'm getting. Alright. Alright, alright. Okay. Explode. It's probably isn't going to be worth it, but you know, let's try it. The eye thing is just so fucking weird. Okay. Okay. Strength. Okay. Oh fuck. Ah, brain. I meant to use Emperor. Oh, but then if I use Emperor, okay. Yeah, no, yeah. I'm operating on a severe lag. Okay, I've been up for a long time. They're gone. Oh good, I've got one of those. That makes things a lot easier. With what happened to your head? Stuff has happened. Yeah, those things are fucking ridiculous. Oh, damage up, but that's one of my favourite. I love the fly hive. I love the fly hive. Oh, no, I absolutely do not have enough hearts to be fucking around with that, but that's a pity because the sides, some of the, I fucking love them. They're one of the best. But I don't have the hearts to fuck around with that. I mean, I barely have the hearts to fuck around with anything now. It seemed like such a good idea at the start, but it turned out to be less than ideal. Oh, good. Everything is sped up, and I'm confused, scared. Sure, let's pick up the card against humanity because it makes everything poop. Because, jokes. Come on. Reveal your face to me so that I may slap it off. There we go. There we go. The system works. Yeah, getting one of these things as a companion is one of the best fucking things you can get. Okay, right. You know what? Let's find the boss room, and then that means I can then get as many flies as I can with the money that I have, and then go into the boss with like 1,000,000 flies. That sounds like fun. There we go. So yeah, what that little guy does is you give him money and he will give you charges, and since my charges generate flies, that means I can basically just generate a shite load of flies to go into the boss with. Because I have a lot of money. going to be very exciting for you visually, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay. Fine, let me walk for that one. Let's do one more so I'm not just sitting here being boring. Okay. That is a lot of flies. That is a lot of flies. Yeah, that worked out alright, didn't it? No, I'm not going to bother trying to go and do Hush. I don't think I'll be able to do it with this setup. The spinny will mess with me in the bullet heli parts, and the fact that I'll go in with only one, with 2 hearts missed out, that'll really screw with it, so... As much as I want to. We must be sensible with the resources that we have. Just fucking slap. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, I've got 2 of these now. Oh, excellent. If I can get those to survive until... until the boss room, that'll be great. I don't want to go in there. I don't want to lose these things. I want to be sensible. Yeah, a lot of things. It's fine. Okay, cool. I'll do. Actually, while we're here, let's. Do okay, and doot. Oh, I just created a bastard. Okay. Okay, cool. Right, I've got a pair of them for this. Okay, cool. Right. Ooh. Fucking hell. Oh god, this could be an issue. Okay, well. Let's see what happens when I go in here. Because I can't remember what happens when you've got the stabby thing. And you don't have any soul or... thingy hearts. Do I just fucking die? No, it takes me down to half a heart. Okay. And these are all... Ooh, okay, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. I'm dropping all the poops because the poops might have hearts. Maybe? I think poops can have hearts. What the fuck am I watching? I mean... The Binding of Isaac is a video game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a video game. Oh, thanks for that, you fucking idiot. You just walked into the enemy. Are you going to do it again? You're just going to walk into... Yeah, okay, cool. You got yourself killed. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I did manage to beat the devil, which is one of the goals I needed to get. Well, wanted to get, so, like, you know, even if I die on this level, I've at least got one of the things that I was after, so, you know. It could be worse. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Yep, there we go. Okay, right. Okay. Oh, we're done. Okay, I'm going to have one more shot at this, just because it's been a long day, and I'm quite tired. But let's have one more shot. And like I say, I did get, as you can see on the little thing here, the inverted cross on there that's now red is because I've done a thing that I hadn't previously done. So yeah. Oh, god damn it. Oh, don't make me pop all of the poops. That takes too long. I 1000% forget what that does. Oh well. Gotta go sleep, or try to. Thank you for this disgusting display. You're welcome, you're welcome. This is what the Binding of Isaac just is. You kind of just zone it out after a while. You're like, oh yeah, I guess everything happening on screen is awfully revolting. It sort of just becomes background noise at a certain point, you know? Okay. Fine. Not particularly what I want, but fine. Okay. Oh good, I now clearly see. Yeah, Muse, I'm afraid that is what it is. Isaac is what Isaac is. Like, I think I've described The Binding of Isaac as being like a Choking Victim album cover, but with more bodily fluids. But I'm not sure how good a reference that is, like a point of reference that is for anyone who isn't me. Oh look, it's the turdlings. Oop, fuck. Oh. And living in the UK, you acclimatise to disgusting things quite quickly. This is true, this is true. Manor. It's a bit of a niche reference, yeah. Yeah.
Feels like I'm walking on sunshine.
I'm walking on sunshine. Ah! I hope you appreciate that. I kind of wanted to just yell as loud as I could then, but I didn't. Yeah, and I should say, like, yeah, making a niche reference. I am surprised. It does, you know, would anyone expect anything else from me at this point? Like, half the YouTube channel is making references that make people go like, what? Okay. That's fine, I guess. I'll take it, but I won't be happy about it. Slap. Come on, come here. I want to eat you. I did the Pac-Man. No. I do not want that. Okay. Slap. Slap. I'm getting a decent amount of money at least, so that's a positive. Okay, let's blow up this. Yeah, you can see the tainted rock in the corner there. There we go. Tainted rocks have fun stuff inside them. Hey Wib, did you know there's a kind of sort of third codex in 3rd edition for the Crypt Mercenary Army? Are you talking about, I believe it's in the Citadel Journal. Because if so, yes. It's in White Dwarf. Ah, okay. I have read far too many articles over the years, so they blend together somewhat. But yes, I was aware that there was one they put together.
Friends till the end.
One of the things I miss, like, 3rd edition was not like perfect or anything, but I did like how there was a bit of a heavier amount fucking around. I really appreciated that. And, like, lots of just weird little lists printed in White Dwarf or the Citadel Journal for you to like mess with, which is neat. I like it. Ooh, okay, that's a fun one. Split shot. That'll mean that I think it's when my shots hit something, they explode sideways. So that's fun. Come back here. Okay, I've got the free key, so I might as well go and find the shop, because there might be something worthwhile in there. There we go. Found it, just have to deal with these arseholes. I say as if there aren't enemies in the game that are literally arseholes. Am I joking? Well, I'll leave that to you to figure out, given what we know about the game so far. Yeah, that'll do me. Ain't gonna say no to that. I'm gonna grab that while it's cheap. Bish bash bosh. We are done. Boom. I like the ladder because it reminds you, oh yeah, shit, this is basically just Legend of Zelda fucking like dungeons, isn't it? That was a very strange time. You want an army entirely of one thing? Go for it. Yeah, it's one of the things I really liked about like 8th and 9th is that the lists, you can build lists in a very like, fuck it, just do what you want kind of way. I really appreciate that. There's obviously still restrictions and like there's lots of restrictions that annoy me, but like as a general rule, I think there's a lot of fun to be had. Too spooky for me. completely forget what that does. It has been too long. Oh no, they pulled down his trousers and you saw his dingle. Too hot for Twitch. Ooh. Oh hey, cracked key. Cool. Could really do with some health of some variety. That'd be cool. Fuck it. Well, that contained exactly what I wanted, so yeah, fucking A. There we go. Yeah. Get out of it. Okay. And what it says that armies that couldn't have crew mercenaries and marines, sisters, necrons, and tyranids, it scares enemies when they get close. I mean, that makes sense. I think that also had many people buying 2 squads of marine scouts. Yeah, that's. I know that's happened a few times in different editions. I think people did that for a bit in 8th as well. Because they were like, oh, regular firstborn marines kind of, whatever, there's better things you can do with it, and scouts kind of have some utility and are cheap. Like, yeah. I got money. Damage up. Never going to say no to that. Or indeed, to the soul of Lilith. Fetch. Fires a jawbone around, which is fun. So yeah, okay, cool. Making scouts elites is still jank solution. Oh yeah, 100%. I fucking hate it. They should just be troops. It's fucking weird that they're not. But hey ho. I blowed you up. You can't do a damn thing about it. Ma? Actually. What? 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 Did I just not see something that exploded there? Too many things on screen syndrome. Matthew stops being able to tell what's what. How to pay off that exactly. Scouts should be troops, they just are by very definition the opposite of elites, they're noob marines. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things I've said for a long time, that the Marine Codex is so horrendously bloated that it desperately needs to have like half the units yanked out of it, but I 100% understand why they're reticent to do that, because it would piss literally everybody off. I ate everything. But I did get here. Ooh, excellent. Fucking A, yeah. Ow. Won't be a dick. There we go. Sorted. I didn't need to do that, but you know, sometimes you just want to. It really is just to stop them taking their basic selection to just scouts. And yeah, it makes sense on that kind of thing, but like, you can make armies where your basic selection is fundamentally dreadnoughts. So I don't know. It feels like a sort of weird sort of thing to make you do. I don't know. I find it kind of like it's sort of. Nah, it doesn't really actually affects it. Like, they seem forever to be in this kind of conflict between... Oh, thank you, Snipe. Gave me some Twizzlers. Like, forever in conflict between wanting to let you have, like, extreme freedom and also wanting to put, like, restrictions on things, sometimes for fairly arbitrary reasons, like how,
Soul of Lilith.
Does Soul of Lilith stay with me? Oh, yeah, that stays with you for, like... Does it stay with you forever, or is it just for the floor? I forget. We'll find out, won't we? It's been a while since I picked one up, and I forget that specific detail. And yes, I hate your sniper scouts. Just say 1 scout spot per 1,000 points. They don't really go for stuff like that anymore. I think that's the thing. Like, there's like, so like the way a lot of choices work now is they try and strip things down to being really, really basic and simple with how they work and pretty self-explanatory. But and like often case, it's like, you know, the way they do things is like, oh, what options can you take? Well, what have you got in the box? That's what options you can take. Now, which they didn't used to. It used to be more of a, you know, fucking whatever.
Joker.
Yeah, I want that. I know it took a heart from me, but I wanted it. I like it. You need to take X, take Y was very second-hand. Yes, exactly. That was very, very much that kind of thing. Like, oh, if you want to take a Dreadnought, you need a Tech Marine, you know. Which I'm okay with, because Tech Marines rule. in concept, if not in practice. But yeah, the whole thing where, like, you know, I think a good example is like looters, where nowadays they have to take a mech for every 4 units, I think? Every 4 looters, you need to have, you need to take a mech, because there's a mech in the boxes, and it's like, but like most people have built, like over the years, had built their looter squads without them because they were fucking useless for many editions of the game. It was only, I think, in 8th they actually became vaguely useful. Okay, I want to go back for that shot. And yeah, that's just one of those. It's one of those decisions that's made purely because of a weird asinine decision they made like 10 years ago in the way they made the boxes. But it doesn't actually make any kind of sense, like, in terms of, like, how you build the squads or anything. Like, I would understand you have to have a mech in the squad because the looters' guns are made by mechs. You can kind of argue that, but then every gun is made by a mech, so it doesn't really make much sense. But, like, you can kind of understand a bit of logic there, but I don't know. I don't know. That kind of shit really bothers me. Because it's not like... You know, like, it's to make things easier, but only because they made a weird decision a long time ago. I don't know. It's weird. It's very weird. But that's how a lot of, like, units get structured now, is based around that kind of stuff, and it's bizarre. Get out of it. Good. spider. Dead spider. Okay. I'm gonna say, can I get into the thingy room? No. My twin autocannon, Dreadnought and Scout with multiple definitely feel free. Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you, Calgo. I assume someone's supposed to pronounce it for the sub. Thank you. Really? But yeah, I mean, I guess like ultimately all of the decisions and stuff made like this for like how they make units and what you can take and stuff, like it's always going to be a bit of a weird thing because there's like, you know, there's several different things at play. You've got like, you know, how much freedom do you want to give to the player, which means more moving parts, which means more balance issues. If you strip them down, then you've got simple issues, and also you're not requiring, like, say, kids who are playing the game to have to know how to do like extensive conversions just to be able to use options that should be like simple for them to use. Like it's not just like I complain, but it isn't just a simple thing. Do you think the Votan should have psychers, or should they be like the Tau in terms of psychic power? I feel like they do, like, it's kind of useful to have characters with them around. And I can't remember, did they say anything about them that said they don't have psychers? Because otherwise, then yeah, they probably should. Judo's army lists are these days for a large part inspired by attempting to thwart both companies, both competitive min-maxing and third-party mini-makers. Yes, because yeah, they had to stop putting in units they didn't make models for because yeah. There's less and less people converting miniatures these days. They're dying up. I think there's a different. I think there's definitely different kinds of conversions around now because it's less people need to do conversions and more it's just people who want to do them. I don't know if I've personally seen less, in all honesty, but that might just be because I am a chronic converter. So in my head, it's just such an integral part of the game that it would be. It doesn't feel like it ever goes anywhere, you know. Reusable airstrikes. I always fuck up using that, so I'm not gonna bother. Let's go to the shop. But yeah, I guess the short version of what I'm trying to say is like, yeah, there's a lot of moving parts to what they're doing. So sometimes it means they are making some decisions that seem kind of fucking weird. Also realize that the thing was permanent. So yes, that just gives me an extra companion, which is cool. Well, let's grab that for. Yes, Martha. No, didn't mean to come here at all, but oh well. Let us work with it. Thinking of voting and wishing the old school mail order was a thing. I could order specific sprues for that new vehicle. Yeah. Not being able to order very specific things, like there's stuff like in the old Citadel journal. There'd be, what is it called, like the Docs Workshop or something. I forget the fucking name of it now. But it would show conversions, and then there would be like a list, like a pre-made list of things for the mail order. So that if you want it, it would tell you, there, this is what you need to buy in order to make this custom unit. And that's really cool. I would say they definitely incentivize converting less because it doesn't like have conversion, like they don't show off conversions in codexes anymore, whereas they used to. If I could order replacement Falcon canopies, I could be in heaven. I mean, depending on how much you want to commit, that might be something that would be worthwhile trying to, like, cast a copy of in, like, clear resin. And doing them yourself. I know that's a massive pain in the arse to do, but, like... Like, if you need a bunch of them, that's... I'm sorry, scarred what? Oh, it's exactly what you thought it was. Don't worry. It's that kind of game. Okay, let's do the thing. Ooh, God damn it. Oh, God. Okay. Alright, okay. Start playing properly with. Don't know why I referred to myself in third person and not even with my real name. It's not like it's a mystery that my name's Matt. Just gonna get that heart from in there. 8th edition guard had converter minis. Were they actually showing them off, or was it when they were just incidentally in the background? I think I do have, yeah, we do have the 8th edition guard codex, but I haven't like gone through it thoroughly because I've not played with it. It's just one that we've been sent. Because they do occasionally show them in the background, sort of incidentally, just because the studio army happened to have some converted minis in it. But I think my point is that it's not like showing conversions off used to be the standard. Like it was a thing they just did. They would incentivize you doing it and encourage you to do it. Whereas it's they show them off. Good, good. But yeah, I'm glad that they were doing it in that one bit because yeah, they just don't really do it as much like anymore. They do occasionally in White Dwarf and things. Like it's not like it's completely devoid and you get Warhammer community stuff that shows it off, of course, but like it's not to the standard it was. Like as soon as fucking Rogue Trader came out, they were already showing off, oh hey, here's a bunch of fucked up RTB01s. Matt Ward, but not that Matt Ward, right? It would not matter if I was. I would once again remind everyone, he received death threats, so I will hear no shit talk about Matt Ward, because it's not cool. What he had to put up with from sweaty nerds. Okay. Okay. That was me being very careful. Where are we? I remember the RTB01 Marine that had Daleks for its legs. Oh yeah, yeah, because at the time Citadel made some Dalek minis. Well, they were making minis for a Doctor Who game, which is quite fun. I feel the time the deodorant stick grab tank has passed. I mean, the more wild one from that time, I feel, is the I forget which book it was in. Was it actually just in the Rogue Trader rulebook itself? I forget. But where it shows off, oh hey, here's a conversion we did using a fucking Zoid. Which is fucking great. Slap. Slap, slap. Begone, the bad hearts. That was close. Yeah. I do enjoy the game, kid. It does really fuck them up, but I feel it's probably less useful than that in like for long fights. That's probably more useful for me. Probably watch that be a mistake, but we'll work with it. We'll. All of the things. Oh hey, I didn't see you there, Longfang. Hello. There's a new company making plastic Doctor Who minis. Oh yeah, Warlord Games currently, I believe, do the Doctor Who game Exterminate, I believe it's called. I have a couple of minis, which Longfang actually sent to me, which is like the oh, what's it fucking called? It's like the leader Dalek that's like got more bits on him, but mostly it was because the pack had the special weapon Dalek in it. Because I love the special weapon Dalek. Because I'm old. And I remember seeing him back in the day and being like, he's cool because he's a Dalek, but he's just a gun. I'm always here. You just weren't ready to see that yet. I did not yet. My eyes were not yet open. Ooh. Oh, I don't like being in this corner. I'm going to come back for that heart. Oh yeah, I didn't realise the jawbone destroys projectiles. That's really fucking useful. Ooh, wrong way, wrong way. Gambled and... There we go. Okay. Let's grab the thingy. Okay, folks, should I try and do Hush? Should I try and do Hush? Shall we give it a shot? What do people reckon? If I get the right upgrades, this could work. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Let's do it. Dogboy said do it, so if it fails, we all blame him. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm mostly joking. Heart, very, very useful right now. And that makes... Yeah, it makes your attacks weird. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a fun mixture of things. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's... We'll maybe get a key from that. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's grab that for later.
Judgment.
Let's give you some shit. Dude. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. Fucking whatever. Who cares? Okay, right. Let's give this a shot then. Kind of wish I had the energy. Was there energy in that previous room, and I just forgot that I didn't have energy? Probably. Oh god. Okay, now the real boss sort of starts. And it gets all very bullet hell. Ah, there we go. Fortunately, the jawbone is destroying some of the projectiles, so that's helping. Okay. This is my work. Slap the flies until they leave. Okay. Be gone, be gone. Here's the fuck you want. Oh. There's usually like just a right place to stand. Oh shit. Didn't even see what hit me there, I was paying attention to the things. Oh. Oh fuck. Okay, get your shit together, man. Taking a lot of hits now, you can't afford to take. Oh god, okay. Too many things. You know, it doesn't help that my attacks, when they explode, do red projectiles, and then the enemy also does red projectiles, so like I have real trouble sometimes telling which are safe and which aren't. Like that, there, like, yeah, that was a red projectile, it was a bad one, but I just couldn't tell. Oh, fuck. Ah, yeah, fuck that up. Okay, I'm just gonna say, I know I said I'd blame Bearded Dog Boy, but that one was my fault. I can be the bigger man here and say that that was not, in fact, the person who wasn't playing. It was not their fault. That was on me. I know. It's a lot to admit, but I can do it. But I got relatively close, so I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Ah well. I would never say you have to forfeit your beer web. Well, you see, the trick there is, my name on the internet isn't Bearded Wib. So I think I can get away, because I'm technically not a member of the Bearded clan. I am incidentally bearded. And the reason it's not in my name has got nothing to do with the fact that I picked the name when I was like 15 and definitely couldn't grow a beard yet. But yeah, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that kind of chill little playthrough of some Binding of Isaac. I wanted to stream something for y'all, but obviously been out most of the day. I know I started like doing an extended thing of speaking after putting a Twizzler in my mouth, so you all get to hear my wonderful mouth noises. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Let's have a quick look, see who else is streaming, and we'll do a raid. Has anyone got a person who would be a fun raid, like someone that they're a fan of, who doesn't have many viewers? Because the only people on my my list is Zoran doing the rock grind thing, but you know they have a lot of viewers, and I feel like you know let's go and have a look at someone different. But if no one suggests anything, we'll just red zone. Is he took? Okay, sure. Let's do that. They have 5 people currently, so say hello to them. Here we go. Go say hello to this person. They're currently playing Raft, so yeah. So yeah, thanks a lot everyone for joining. Go spread the love, and yeah, you take care of each other. Goodbye, and take care.